welcome back. We're gonna fight this boss.
We're gonna fight the old Dragon Slayer.
Again.
Yeah, again.
And hopefully not die.
If you skip previous videos, you'll notice that I'm dead. It's because I've wiped on this guy, because I did not have any life gems walking into the fight. I don't want to do this.
You do, though.
Because he's a baller, and my weapon was broken, and I don't want to do that mid-fight.
Use the lightning sword.
Okay, so something that's really cool about this game, real quick before we fight the boss, you actually have 3 weapon slots for both your right and your left hand. And all you have to do is tap your D-pad, and it'll switch between your weapon slots. And if you don't... So, since I have 2 swords on, it'll switch between the 2 swords. Since I don't have anything on my shield slot, it'll just put the shield away.
Oh, nice.
Anything in your slots, though, counts toward your weight limit. So that's why, I took the crossbow off and put the sword on. Alright, let's get those first. Just in case he decides to... Oh my god, I blocked that, too.
Very nice. You should kill him now. There you go, lightning sword.
No, this is actually the scimitar still. See, it's almost broken. It's from me dicking around with knights outside.
Well then.
Sometimes you can get away with rolling through their attacks.
Only
just because of the invincibility frames.
Oh no, that wasn't lightning sword. That was just him prepping for his attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
The elemental weapons do have animations with their attacks. So, the lightning sword will have, a little shocky animation.
Why are you fighting him in a dungeon? Or, not in a dungeon, in a church.
In a church. Actually, I don't know why he's here, per se, but the first time you fought him in Dark Souls, this is pretty much kind of what the arena looked like. The pillars were bigger, the other... Fuck. That's what I get for talking.
That's what you get for dogging.
Yeah. We're just gonna skip the old Dragon Slayer for right now.
Yeah, we're just not
gonna say goodbye to all my 10,000 souls that are there.
Yep. Oh no, you should totally go back.
Fuck my balls.
I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. No, I'm not even gonna go into the myriad of reasons of why I don't want to do that.
Son of a bitch.
Just go back to him and run past the guys and get your souls back and fight him. You got this. I believe in you.
The only thing is, do stamina management the entire way there. Because if your stamina depletes, you can't run again until the bar is completely full.
Fair enough.
And there's a tiny delay on when the stamina starts regenerating after you deplete it. So.
Oh no. That guy, he tapped you.
Looks like I can't start running again, but I can run now. I might just take my shield off, to be honest with you. You know what? I didn't use the thing there because I'm pretty sure they're following me. One of the things about the first Dark Souls game was the enemy AI, they won't follow you past their, patrol zone. I mean, even though they're, most enemies are stationary.
They have an area that they can wander.
Yeah. This game, that is not a thing. Most enemies will just follow you for a ridiculously long time.
One of those being up until a cloud wall. Up until a cloud door.
I just made a mistake that I used to make a lot when I first started playing this game. Which was I went for a hit when it wasn't vulnerable. Oh, that would have been really bad. That probably would have one-shot me. Had hit me with that spear thrust.
Yeah, probably. Jesus!
Yeah, hit me twice. I'm dead.
Well, you got those 9,295 souls.
Now they're gone again.
Now they're gone again.
Oh my god, this is the worst episode ever.
No, because this is legitimately what Dark Souls feels like every time I try to play it. Welcome to my pain, Travis.
Oh my god.
Go get your souls and try to fight him again. It's what I would do. It's what the viewers demand.
Oh my god.
You viewers out there?
I'm sure
demand it.
I'm sure Matt watched it. Matt likes Dark Souls. I'm sure he's gonna watch our Dark Souls series. You're so bad.
Yeah,
he's probably oh, he's really, you guys can be oh, he's actually pretty good. He hasn't died once, and then this is gonna happen.
Yeah, and he's just gonna rub it in your face as soon as this episode releases.
Yeah.
And if you guys at home are wondering who we're talking about, it's Matthew Dixon. If you look on our homepage, and at the top right, it'll say Honorary Brewmasters. He's one of them.
Oh, great.
Did a Castle Crashers collaboration. We're working on collaborations in the future. He's a really fun channel. Go check him out. Oh, hey, you got your humanity back.
So what happened was I went ahead and used one of those because... Excuse me.
Humanity.
The health loss is going to really cripple me.
Yeah, especially in that fight where he could probably one-shot... Well, he could totally one-shot you
when
with
you
your...
get when you get to 50% health, I'm pretty sure he can one-shot you.
Oh, yeah.
I could just go... Like, what I really want to do is I really want to get... Okay, when I do kill him and get some souls, I'm going to go buy a better shield.
Yeah. Although I like the design on that one. It's pretty cool.
I do like the red Parma.
Yeah.
I think if you read the description of the red Parma, it's like... the red Parma doesn't do anything special. The design on it is only... Like, someone was trying to, like, make it something more than it was. Because there's an item description on every single item in the entire game. And at some point, I think we might, like, flip through our menu during an episode and, like, click on some of, like, the more interesting ones just to, like, read them out. So you can get a little bit of the lore.
Right.
One of my favorite things about Dark Souls is there is no, like, set-in-stone lore about the game. It's all up to you, what you think. What you think happened, what you think is going on.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
All I know is that this knight sucks and we need to kill him. Can you just have him destroy all the pillars and have the roof fall down on him?
No. That would be a really interesting game mechanic. But no. Because I think the first time I ever fought him, I got him to break all the pillars. Just because I wanted to see if you had anything special for it.
Oh, yeah.
One of the items he gives you is... When I do beat him, he's going to drop...
He's going to drop really good things, but you should really focus on this fight.
Yeah.
So, this church... He's the last dragon slayer, right? Mm-hmm. There's no more dragons. He's fought them all. He's killed them all. This church is built as a testament to all of his prowess. It's a religion that he started. It's a very, very anti-dragon religion, and like all religions, they have to have some sort of thing that they hate. And this religion just hates dragons. Dragons are this church's form of demons, and dragons are the ones who lead you astray. And if there's, some guy in town who just seems shady, he's probably actually a dragon or an agent of dragons in a human disguise. And this church is going to lead you on the right path to eradicate all of those. This church here that's crumbling down. I really can't see any of the stained glass, but I'm pretty sure if you ever looked at it, it would back up my theory.
That's just a theory.
But as you can see, he uses a lance. He needs the range when he's fighting dragons because they have all those fancy breath weapons and that really long neck to get their head really close to you.
Remind me when I'm done with the fight. There's something really interesting about the lance.
Saving their soft underbellies, keeping him far away. But you see, with this big old long lance, he can stab their soft underbelly from really far away. So it works as an anti-dragon tool. And you can see that in his armor. It's very heavily armored on the outside, but there's like almost nothing on the inside of his legs. So he probably rode some sort of animal into battle. And it had to be a very strong animal. So I'm assuming it was a horse, but I'm going to even go down to the specific breed of horse.
I love it when you start talking out your ass.
It was actually probably a Clydesdale or a Shire horse. And if you don't know what a Shire horse is, imagine a Clydesdale on steroids. They are the largest horse breed known to man. And they can easily carry like 500 pounds. It is ridiculous. You should definitely look up the Shire horse.
By the way, if he hits me with that second spear stabby attack, it will pick me up and do massive amounts of damage to me. And there's nothing I can do to avoid it.
Right, and that's a move that the last Dragon Slayer used to actually throw dragons onto their back. Because dragons are much like turtles. If they're on their back, they're pretty much helpless. I mean, they have those wings that help them fly, but those wings are meant to push air down. And when the wings go up, it's kind of like a crocodile's mouth. You can hold it closed because the muscles aren't meant to open it against strength. It's meant to close it against strength. Similar to a dragon's wings. They're meant to push down with a lot of strength, but not up. So if you roll a dragon onto its back, it's kind of helpless. And that's why he developed that throw them up into the air routine. And we just killed the last Dragon Slayer.
Alright. So, you get the old Dragon Slayer soul when you kill him, and you also get the old Leo ring. In Dark Souls, the Leo ring increased your critical damage.
Wait, look at those statues.
They're just guys with swords.
Yeah, they're Dragon Slayers. This is a Dragon Slayer church. Got it.
Right. Right.
When you kill him, you get his soul and...
You get the Leo ring, and what the old Leo ring. What the Leo ring did in the last game is it increased the damage you do with critical hits, with piercing weapons, and it was like an extra, like a crazy amount of extra damage that you got. But In this game, you get the old Leo ring, and it only increases the damage you with piercing weapons, critical hits by a little bit because it's worn, it's faded, it's lost its luster.
But if you take it to a jeweler and get it refurbished, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, let me just
look directly at the ground. We have a visitor.
We're gonna pause the game
This is weird.
as soon as I get over here.
Yep, just go ahead and pause it now.
Oh, it doesn't pause. But I'm gonna go to the bonfire that's down here.
Alrighty, let's go to that bonfire down there. So we're going down here to this bonfire. We're actually not going to pause the game. Our visitor can just wait at the door. We don't care.
So what this is these are statues for the, like, something of the Blue Covenant.
Right.
Online, I think they're just called the Blue Bros, is what everybody calls them.
They're opposite of red, red being the color of dragons. They kill dragons!
That comment is actually kind of complicated. The long and the short of it is you're there to help people.
Uh-huh.
But most people, when they play through the game, don't put on the ring that allows them to be helped. So, like, you get invaded by somebody, if you have that ring on, it will summon one of the Blue Bros into your game to help you fend them off.
Oh, fun.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Darn these loading screens. And they're loading. Alrighty. Hyde's Tower of Flame.
Holy crap. Okay, I have a lot of souls. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run and I'm going to spend those.
Before you lose them all.
Yeah.
Bye! Going back to the home place. The full moon sickle. A large sickle with a round blade. It's Braden steel.
I don't remember what's up with Braden Steel, but there is, like, a thing behind it. Like, there's a whole, like, big hullabaloo behind
like
Braden Steel.
Valerian steel in Game of Thrones.
I guess. I don't really watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Valerian steel is it's like old Damascus steel in real life.
Okay.
That
doesn't mean...
Old Damascus steel, it's a way of forging steel into knives and blades that has been lost to time. And with, like, just looking at it, you're like, wow, this is something different. Because it has this, like... And it's where the Valerian steel in Game of Thrones comes from, is this actual thing. And you look at it, and there's, like, this wavy design pattern in it that's just a byproduct of the method that they used, but the method that they used has been lost to time, and it's just a mystery to everybody.
Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the exact same thing in Dark Souls. Yeah. Like, it's like this mystery lost to time kind of interesting tidbit thing. Like, they figured out how to make it, and then it was, like, lost.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I did with my level up is I went ahead and put some points into health, because health is never a bad thing.
I mean, sometimes.
And I put enough points into faith so that I could use heal, the spell, and then I put enough points into strength so I could use the Head Knight Sword, so I can have that lightning damage.
Yeah, that lightning damage.
Reinforce. So, over here, and then I need one more shard.
If
I buy the shard, can I upgrade it still? Yes.
Why not?
Why not? Because I might not have enough money.
There's no money in this game, only souls.
Right. God, that's something I absolutely love about this game, because, like, in the Dark Souls series, it makes it to where your stuff you use to level up is the same thing you use to buy things and upgrade your equipment. So you really have to make those hard choices while you're playing.
And it's all one currency.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
I didn't mean to do that.
Well, it might be a good thing you meant to do that, because we're at time.
Oh, we're at time?
We're at time.
Alright, we killed the old Dragon Slayer.
Finally. And we'll see you next week with whatever videos come out next week.
See you later.
Bye!
Bye!